class 11. This video is continuation part of complex number, and in previous video I have already learned modulus z, amplitude z, etc. and I will discuss 4 cases about amplitude. First case 1, that is z equal to x plus iy. Here x greater than 0 and y greater than 0. That means pxy lies in first quadrant. Then the picture is, this is real axis and this is imaginary axis, and pxy, this is p, this is x, this is y, this is theta, and theta is measured in anti-clockwise direction, and this is r. Okay, here let theta be the argument of z and alpha be the acute angle, satisfying tan alpha equal to mod y by x. Mod y by x, that is equal to alpha equal to tan inverse y by x. This is equal to theta. Theta is the angle, theta be the argument of z, and alpha be the acute angle satisfying the relation tan alpha equal to y by x. Here alpha equal to tan inverse y by x, and here alpha equal to theta for when p lies in first quadrant. Okay, then alpha equal to theta, this is the argument of z. And if I give an example that z equal to 1 plus root 3i, then modulus z equal to root over 1 square plus root 3 square, that is 1 plus 3 equal to 4, that is 2, and let alpha be the acute angle given by alpha equal to tan inverse y by x. Here y equal to root 3 by 1, that is equal to tan inverse root 3, that is equal to tan inverse tan pi by 3. Tan pi by 3, therefore alpha equal to pi by 3. Alpha equal to pi by 3. Since here the point P, that means 1 root 3, both are positive, lies on first quadrant, then alpha equal to pi by 3, and modulus amplitude form of z equal modulus modulus z r cos theta plus I sin theta. This is equal to mod z equal to here 2 and cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. This is the modulus modulus amplitude of z. This is equal to mod z cos theta plus I sin theta, mod z equal to 2 and cos theta equal to cos pi by 3 and plus I sin theta pi by 3. And next I will go case 2. Case 2. Z equal to x plus iy. Here x less than 0 and y greater than 0. That means p lies in x minus x. This is y. This is p minus x y. This is theta and this is equal to pi minus theta. And O, this is real axis and this is imaginary axis. Okay, and similarly let alpha be the acute angle given by tan inverse alpha equal to tan inverse y by x and theta be the amplitude of z. And here I will write mod y by x. This is equal to alpha and theta equal to pi minus alpha. Here theta equal to pi minus alpha. This is the amplitude of z. Pi minus alpha is the amplitude of z. With example I will explain it. If z equal to minus 2 plus 2 root 3i, then here x equal to minus 2 that is less than 0 and y equal to 2 root 3 that is greater than 0. Here this point is, their point is lying on, p lies on second quadrant. And z equal to root over minus 2 whole square plus 2 root 3 whole square. This is equal to 4 plus 12. This is equal to 16. This is equal to 4. And theta be the argument and alpha the acute angle given by tan inverse y by x, that is equal to tan inverse 2 root 3 by minus 2, and this is equal to 2 cancel out, tan inverse root 3. This is I will take the absolute value. Here I will write tan inverse tan pi by 3, that is pi by 3. Since p lies in second quadrant, so here theta equal to pi minus alpha, that is pi minus pi by 3 equal to 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 and modulus amplitude form is modulus amplitude form is 4 cos 2 pi by 3 plus I sin 2 pi by 3. Okay, next case 3. Case 3, that is z equal to x plus iy. Here x less than 0 and y less than 0, that is p lies in third quadrant. Here p lies in third quadrant. This is p minus x minus y. This is minus y. This is minus x. X dash y x y dash, and this is theta. This is the minus pi minus theta, minus pi minus theta. This is minus pi minus theta. here mod z equal to root over x square plus y square, and theta is the our amplitude of z or argument of z, and alpha, similarly alpha equal to tan inverse mod y by x, and theta equal to minus pi minus theta. If theta is theta lies between P lies in third quadrant. Here I will give an example and you will see it properly. Z equal to minus 3 minus I. Here x equal to minus 3 and y equal to minus 1. So this point is lies on third quadrant. So mod z equal to root over 3 square minus 3 square plus minus 1 square, that is 9 plus 1. I will take this. I will take minus root 3, that is minus root 3 whole square plus minus 1 whole square. This is equal to 3 plus 1, and that is 4. This is equal to 2, and alpha equal to theta argument of z, and alpha the acute angle satisfying the condition tan inverse mod y by x, that is tan inverse minus 1 by minus root 3. This is equal to tan inverse 1 by root 3. This is equal to tan inverse tan pi by 6. This is equal to pi by 6. And here, since P lies in third quadrant, here alpha equal to here theta, that is the argument of z equal to minus pi minus alpha, that is minus pi by 6, that is equal to minus 5 pi by 6. So I will write modulus, here modulus amplitude form is 2 cos minus 5 pi by 6 plus I sin minus 5 pi by 6, that is 2 cos 5 pi by 6, because cos minus theta equal to theta, and minus sin minus theta minus sin theta sin pi by 6. It is the modulus amplitude form. Okay, and next I will go to case 4. Case 4. Here z equal to x plus iy, and here x greater than 0 and y less than 0, that is y lies in fourth quadrant. X, y, p, x minus y. This is x, this is y, this is x dash, this is y dash, etc. And this is theta. This is equal to minus theta. This is equal to minus theta. If it is plus theta, then it will be minus theta. Similarly, alpha equal to tan inverse y by x. I will take a example. Then you will understand it properly. If z equal to 2 root 3 minus 2i, then x equal to 2 root 3 and y equal to minus 2. That means x greater than 0 and y less than 0. Okay. Here mod z, this is equal to root over x square plus y square. This is equal to 2 root 3 whole square plus 2 minus 2 square. This is equal to 12 plus 4, that is 16, that is equal to 4. Modulus z equal to 4, and alpha equal to tan inverse mod y by x, that is tan inverse minus 2 by 2 root 3, that is 2 cancel out, tan inverse, I will take the absolute value, that is positive value, this is equal to tan inverse tan pi by 6, and this is equal to pi by 6. Since p lies on fourth quadrant, then theta, that means argument z equal to minus alpha, theta equal to minus alpha, that is minus pi by 6. Here modulus amplitude form is modulus amplitude form is first mod z equal to r, that is 4 cos minus pi by 6 plus I sin minus pi by 6, that is equal to, this is modulus amplitude form. Modulus amplitude form 4 cos minus theta equal to cos theta, and I sin minus theta equal to minus sin theta, then I will write sin pi by 6. This is the modulus amplitude form of z. That means I have learned 4 cases when p lies in shortly, when p lies in first quadrant, then theta equal to alpha. P lies in second quadrant, then theta equal to pi minus alpha. If p lies in third quadrant, then theta equal to minus pi minus alpha, and when theta lies in fourth quadrant, then theta equal to minus alpha. Theta equal to minus alpha. You keep this in your mind. P lies in first quadrant, theta equal to alpha. P lies in second quadrant, theta equal to pi minus alpha. Theta lies in third quadrant, then theta equal to minus pi minus alpha. Fourth quadrant, theta equal to minus alpha. Okay, I am ending here. Next sum will come in next video.